Wow. I don't know. I don't have anything funny to say about about the fact I'm playing Metaphor. I like it. Mostly. I say okay. No, I'm saying okay, listen. I'm saying mostly. I'm saying that like it's no, I think I like it maybe even more than I like all the Persona games I've played. And I haven't played the originals. I haven't played 1 or 2 because there's 2 different Persona 2s. But I do like it a lot. Is this the one I'm doing? Yes. It is now time to do whatever you were gonna do. You're right, Robbie. Whatever the fuck that was. Oh, I was gonna accept this quest. Got it. Yarg! Now of all times, with knowledge of the tower finally in hand, oh, such woe is me! What's got you so upset? Did you say something about a tower just now? An Elder with a fairy? You wouldn't be the heroes who saved the island, would you? Oh yeah, we would be heroes. 1,000 pardons, I've gotten excited and raised my voice, haven't I? I'm a Mastari researcher, you see, conducting an academic investigation into the island's folklore. Within them, the one thing that's drawn my interest lately is the legend of the 3 towers. I've finally managed to pinpoint the location of one of these 3 spires, the Tower of Insolence, just north of this very town. However, it seems the tower is a monster's den, positively infested, as it were. Given my current fortitude, I've regretfully had to put the requisite fieldwork on indefinite hold. Gyarg, indeed! This must be the trial of the tower, spoken of in the old tales. The one which grants a forbidden power to whomsoever completes it. Ho ho, but inspiration has struck me like lightning. It occurs to me that perhaps indeed the hero that saved the island might well have hardiness enough to complete such a trial. If there really is some forbidden power to be obtained, I'm sure it is safer in the hands of our illustrious hero. But I suppose that having heard such astonishing tales, you're curious as to their veracity. It is certifiably true. Is it certifiably true? It's a question, not a statement. Or is it as tall as the highest rise your mind can conjure? Well, there's but one way to know for certain, and that's to walk your way to the highest point of the Tower of Insolence, north of Altabury. Oh, and do ask an informant for the proper details. You'll be able to learn more about the trial itself as well, I presume. Jesus fucking Christ, dude. Get to the fucking point when you talk to me. Holy shit. Oh my god. I'm quite glad the endeavor of the tower is in the hands of one so capable. I'm beaming, in fact, that it is a hero's charge. And with that I take my leave. Ever further research awaits me. Fare thee well. God! He talked up that tower enough to get me curious. We should look into it if we have the time. It reminds me, fucking, the thing people say about visual novels, because they've never played a good visual novel or whatever, is, you know, the grass was green. It was the greenest hue of green you could ever see. And every individual blade of grass sparkled as the water dewdrops shimmered in the sunlight of the loving mother of the sun. And the green grass was swaying like, okay, yes, the grass, it's green, fuck off! God! Gallica, where's more? Where's more, Gallica? It doesn't look like there's anyone who needs a helping hand right now. Are you sure? Gallica. Gallica. Galaga. Oh, Gallica, you lied to me. You fucking lied to me, Gallica. Hey, what's up, Edney? Yeah. Hello there. I apologize for bringing this up at a time like this, but I have something I thought I should tell you. Lately, I've been searching through some old histories to review our true traditions, and I discovered something about a set of towers scattered throughout the country. No! A tower like that one place, right? Yeah, we're familiar. Oh, was that so? Then that makes things simpler. According to the books I've read, when turmoil rocks the world of men, a sign will appear in the towers 3. 3 trials for three towers upon the hero who proves thrice worthy a forbidden power that has been sealed away in this world will be bestowed. Essentially, 3 towers will appear, each with their own trial, and then whoever conquers them will obtain some kind of great unprecedented power. The nature of this power is unknown, however, judging by the description of worthy hero, I sense these are trials of not only sheer strength, but honor, and other qualifications. By the way, what the fuck's wrong with your hair? And your eyes? And the trials seek to test if one is worthy of power, and overcoming it confers one with the honor. Somehow it reminds me of royal magic. I dread to think about what would happen if Luis obtained it. I would much prefer it in your hands. What do you think of it? Will you undertake these trials? One tower is apparently south of our island here. It is called the Spire of Blind Faith, and is known by some of the islanders. But for precise information, you'd best ask the informant. I hear there's a monster that's taken up residence there, so it might not hurt to go in with a bit more protection. Okay. Alright. As for the remaining 2 towers, Mistari living outside the island might know something about them. We've got a good handle on the story. Mistari outside the island are rare, so it leaves a pretty strong impression when we do happen to meet one. Oh, have you? I have a few methods of learning about things beyond the island's purview, so I've asked certain people to act as my eyes and ears. To be frank, I believe these trials will be dangerous ones. The books even say, countless are those who have lost their lives. But I believe if anyone can overcome them, it's you. That's why I want to inform you of it so urgently. Heroes of our island, I pray for your good fortune in battle, and I hope this legend turns out to be a mighty power that you can use for the good of the world. Okay. Any other? Maybe Brylehaven. Yep. So she doesn't tell you about the available shit, the available quests, unless you're in the town where the quest would be. Otherwise, she goes, not happening, doesn't exist, sorry. Well, going out of your way to talk to a star like me, I admire your pluck, lad. Something's off about him. You don't think he's one of Edney's spies, do you? Hey, you know anything about any towers? Oh, something's off about you, too, if you want to talk about towers. You do mean the Forsaken Tower north of town, don't you? It's seemingly powerful monsters, and none who step inside have ever stepped back out. I heard there's 3 such towers in the world, and apparently the number itself isn't insignificant. Anyway, to look at you, an elder with a fairy in tow, you wouldn't happen to be the hero who saved the island, would you? In that case, I think there's something in particular you should hear. Consider this top secret. Apparently there's some sort of legendary monster at the top. I heard it's got something to do with a trial for obtaining a forbidden power. That's about all I can tell you. Anyone who's looked into it hasn't survived to tell the tale, but consider you dealt with the dragon on Seder Island. If it's a forbidden power, Israel, I wanted to go to a hero like you. I know that the chief would agree, so I'll leave it to you to see if this legend rings true. If you want to dive a little deeper into the trial, try the informant in the tavern. I get a lot of my information there. Okay. He was probably the least long-winded. The more you risk, the more you stand to gain, I should hope. I'll be shoving off now, though. Best of luck out there. Forbidden Power and Forsaken Tower. Fun. Shall we check it out? Oh, hey. Wait, what the fuck? What was that? Hold on. Oh, that's the recruitment. Jeez. What is a brain? Something I seemingly lack. Okay. Alright. Oh, followers. There's Juna. There's Brigitta. Alright. There's Katharina. But I'm not good enough for her right now. I need more tolerance. I need the one with the heart. Gallic is quaking as she speaks. The lack of voice acting in this text makes it hard to tell. Damn, the guy who was able to talk to a child doesn't have enough tolerance for this. Apparently, speaking with Katharina requires even more tolerance. Isn't that crazy? So you're the rumored crew who crossed the sea in a gauntlet runner. There's no use in dissembling. I saw it with my own eyes. And so, what did you do on that island? We weren't there to steal the relic, but you have not dropped out of the tournament, have you? Might I ask what you plan to do? Lady, that arc was forever ago. It's not that I doubt your intentions. I simply wish to know what's happening on that island. A story about the island, huh? Well, why don't we tell her? Interacting with people from other cultures will help you grow as a person. Okay. Thank you very much. Shall we head elsewhere? Yeah. I need to develop my tolerance anyway. The dragon god, the priestess sacrifice, you were trying to stop them. You saved the village from its predicament, and its name is now Etria. Uppercase M, lowercase m. I like the sound of it. That was a story beyond what I could have imagined, but I am pleased my suspicions have been proven wrong. Earlier you said you didn't doubt our intentions, but you still didn't believe in us either. Do not think ill of me. I am one who lives outside of the island. No matter where I may go as a pagan, I am incapable of true assimilation, and I face my share of persecution. We're not your enemy. You don't need to be suspicious of us. So it would seem. At the very least, you have earned the village chief's trust. Because of our tribe and our religion, we Mistari have all experienced betrayal. The more you are betrayed, the more difficult it becomes to trust others. And so, we entrusted our hopes and dreams to that island. But from your story, it barely resembles the paradise I had envisioned. It is not that I am discouraged, rather I feel now I understand. Our teachings tell us to have faith in the gods that reside in all things. And surely among those things, people are included as well. People like you. So thank you. As a believer, I have learned something of great value today. Yeah, man.
Yes.
4! Oh. You have time, I would enjoy hearing more tales of your adventures about the island, about the places you've been. Well, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Metaphor. Best. Nope, not nest. Best way to. Nope, not foe. To increase tolerance. Can I see a guide for late game, not early game? You should always focus on sources from your most recently unlocked cities. Right. Am I in Brawlhaven? Yes, I shouldn't be here. I shouldn't be doing this. Oh, fuck. Hold on. I end up enjoying the conversation too. It's about time to head back to everyone. No, I gotta reload. There's a better way for me to do this. I think I was in the wrong spot. How to get taller ants. These ants are too short. Lamau. LOL. No, I'm not reading all this right now. I'll read it later. Well, after I reload and do the thing again, which I gotta stop doing. But 4 points is not enough this late in the fucking game. Yeah, I'm in Brawlhaven. I need to be on Altaberry Heights. Need to go, like, yeah, over here. Okay. What is this? There's a hot spring here. This must be the bathing spot Yufa was talking about. Water that melts away your anxiety. Hey, when that happens, we usually get mad. Okay. Not right now. Oh my, what sort of eccentric would go out of their way to speak with me? On closer inspection, I can see you're an Elda, aren't you? Are you hoping for some rapport with a member of another downtrodden tribe? Sure. Where it might be, facing discrimination, disdain as outcasts is something the Elder Mistari have in common. Especially here in Altaberry, the Sea of Sanctism. Would you like to know how we Mistari survive in this city? Victims of discrimination, huh? You know, we might be able to better support those who are disadvantaged if we take time to learn about them. Understanding different cultures and points of view might improve my tolerance. Want to take some time and listen? Yes. Let us move somewhere we can speak more comfortably. You may already be aware, but once there were many Mistari who called Altaberry home. Why do you grow the hair over your eye, huh? Isn't that, like, uncomfortable? However, ever since the annexation, the vast majority were persecuted and given an ultimatum. Either leave the city or convert to Sanctism. You mean there are Mistari in Altaberry who ended up becoming Sanctists? That's correct. I've had to evade the law at times, but I remain faithful to the Mistari ways from the shadows, even in the city. We may be treated as heathens wherever we go, but the contempt we experience here is almost tangible. Needless to say, the Sanctists treat us with scorn, but even the Mistari who once shared our faith resent our presence now. That's terrible. Showing kindness to me would arouse the suspicion of the church. That's just reality now. It's not uncommon for Sanctists to pelt me with stones, but the pain is fleeting compared to the torment of using me as a litmus test of faith against my own kind. They'll press rocks into their hands, point in my direction, and dare them to hit me to prove they've renounced the old ways. They do what? No, that's too cruel. The stones are bearable. It's the pain I see in my brothers' faces as they make the decision to throw the rocket that truly stings. There are tears in their eyes. For the Mistari people, a quiet, peaceful life is all we want. Nothing more. Alas, our fate and our desire do not always go hand in hand. I learned about how the Mistari have toiled in this city. Through coming to understand their pain, I feel my tolerance is growing.
Yes.
I'd rather enjoy speaking with you all again sometime, so do look for me if the spirit calls you. It was a thought-provoking story. I should return to the others. Oh, interesting. It was randomized. Now it was Barden instead of Brigitta. Interesting. The Day of the Hero starts on the dawn of October 27th, but we do have to consider recovering your approval rating. So let's aim to have things cleared at least 2 days before. Which means we have until October 25th to do as we wish. We'll have our hands full with getting people back to normal and getting your support back while we're at it. That reminds me, Batten was telling me about Altaberry's Opera House. They're done with renovations and apparently you can go see plays there now. He's certainly a showman, that one. Jesus. And seeing as we've still got time, it might be a good idea to stop by the hot spring in Altaberry. It's just as important to rest our fatigued bodies and spirits. Okay. Ikuka. Is there any requests? Requests. I want to beat the game and find out I missed a request. If that happens, I'm gonna throw a fit, like a little child. Oops. I didn't mean to go here. Maybe it's fine. Maybe I got all that. Okay. Yufa. She wants me to stop being stupid. I can do my fucking best.
こにしようか。すぐに行こう。
Is there a new fucking book that has wisdom, or is the game gonna be like, actually, no, you can't read, you're not moving?
We're in town, so why not make the most of it? You can do this on the road anytime.
Okay. Thanks, Gallica. You're so cool. Yeah, my wisdom is the magnifying glass. Okay. Oh, there it is. Wait. Oh, wait. I don't want to be here. I want to go to Altabury Heights for this. Magnifying glass. Magnifying glass! No! No! Ah, piss. Time to look up the best spot. Again. Late game wisdom. Metaphor. Oh my god. No, I don't need a primer on what it is. What a mistake. Rylehaven Seabreeze Street Ferryman. God damn it, all the way over there, huh? Well. I don't know, maybe I could go to Barden anyway. Said her name out loud and accidentally called her Galaga. That's just her name, bro. That's what it is. Is it really? Is it you? So it is. A bit of a different air about you, but that's just all the motivation I know you're bursting with. Great stuff. So you see, I have another question I want to ask you. You said before that you didn't really want to be king, didn't you? I knew you weren't lying about then, but have you changed your mind? You do plan to take the throne now? I do. I understand. I promise to support you even more. But that begs the question of what I can even do at this point. I've got to say, you show up at the most perfect time, you do. I was on my way out. Jesus. Did something happen? They're about to announce the governor of Martira again, seeing as it wasn't settled before on account of the sandworm. Put another way, I'm about to get the boot, but you've been at my side every step of the way. You deserve to be there at the end. Alright.
オスナムシの件で統治者の正式決定がうやむやになった。ここに集められたのは皆に知らせるためだろう。私はきっと追放を言い渡される。
追放されたらどうするんだ。
さあ、私にはこの町が全てだったからな。山にでもこもってゆっくり考えるさ。
集まってもらったのは他でもない。今後の町の統治についてだ。バードンの休養中は私が代理を務めた。しかしこれから先は バードンに続投してもらいたい。
どういうことですか？
この町の自治はもともと君の意思で始まった。当時の私は君を利用するために協力したが、大砂虫の危機が迫った時に思い知ったんだよ。私には民は愚か、自分の身すら守れないと。君がボロボロになって戻った時、心から後悔した。本当に申し訳ないことをした。
カストロ殿、しかし私には統治など。
バードン、胸を張れ。
ああ、わかった。何から話そうか。まずは謝るところからだろうか。私の過剰な策で皆を怯えさせた。これも私の自信のなさが招いた結果だ。自分が安全を提供できているのか不安になって、監視、警備、防壁、そんなものに頼ってしまった。無論全ての武力を放棄することはできない。だが時には皆を信じる勇気も必要だった。私は統治者にふさわしくない。
It's not over yet!
まだ終わりじゃない。
そうだよ、街はまだ良くなるはずだ。それをあんたに見届けてほしい。聞いてくれバードン、俺あんたの真似をして防壁を作ったんだ。
私も空き家を避難所にできないかって。
うまくいかなかったのはバードンだけのせいじゃない。ここは俺たちみんなの町なんだから。
みんな
二度の惨事を経て町の全員が成長したんだ。辞退しても構わないが後悔はないか？
すまなかった。町のみんなが望むのなら、私はマルティラの新しい統治者となろう。これからはみんなを怯えさせるようなことはしない。共に信頼し合い、町の結束を知らしめようじゃないか。その第一歩として私から提案がある。ここに来てくれ。今私がこの場に立っていられるのはこの彼のおかげだ。彼こそ町を救った英雄であり、最も王にふさわしいものだ。町を挙げて支援していきたい。新王を。
I would love the ability to hack these video games and remove every forced instance of someone saying the character's name, especially during voice dialogue, because they're not gonna fucking say Will. I had to type that shit in.
そういえば君には放火の真相を話していなかったな。あの事件の発端は一人の子供だったんだ。誰かが置き忘れた魔導機を触ってしまったようで、先日その子に泣きながら許しを請われたよ。そうと分かれば事故で済ませたが、私のあの態度だ。怖かっただろうに。
少年は優しいのにな。
私がぶっきらぼうだったから。笑顔を保つよう心がけなければ。改めてこれからのことを考えよう。周囲の町やひいては国との関わり方をもう一度聞いてもいいか。私は統治者にふさわしいだろうか。
バードン以上の適任はいない。
私を認めてくれるとならば答えられるよう未来に向けて精進すればな。今回のことは本当にありがとう。 全て君が支えてくれたおかげだ。私が過ちを犯した時も寄り添ってくれた。この恩はいつか必ず返させてもらうよ。
実直なる警備隊長バード。軍師の美徳をなお強く抱き続ける者。彼との絆の結実によってその最上の英雄像があなたに目覚めたようです。彼からもたらされた新たな力であなた自身の宿命を必ず果たすのです。
Hey yo, fulfill.
町を国を照らしてくれたのは君だ。今日は本当に素晴らしい日だ。最高な友人に恵ま町から愛され。
No, wait, no. I didn't think he was gonna cry, fuck.
ありがとう。私は幸せ者だ。
I'm sure it's supposed to be funny or whatever, but I can't see a guy who's older crying and not just like either be very sad or very moved. Cause like the older you get, I feel like the harder it is to cry at shit. Maybe that's just a me thing, but like fuck, man. Why am I here? What the fuck? Why am I at the honeybee? What's happening? What? Hello?
どうする？
Yeah, Brigitta, Juna, I might as well go fucking hang out with Juna. Not fuck, Juna. Might as well go hang out with Juna. I like how her hair fans out, so like if you have the camera just right. She's just a shroud. She... It's not even that funny. It's not even that fucking funny. Oh my god, I'm broken. This guy's not a very pleasant prospect, is it? This guy, a bit sickening really, but no, it's no wonder everyone's down in the dumps. Don't let that sway you, love. Let's just do what we can for now. Just like a bowling pin! Do you remember what I told Murdis about how I wanted to hear her sing? Truth is, I think I can set something up for her to do just that. This is a once-in-a-lifetime celebration, so I really want to give her a gift or something, but I haven't had much time to peruse my options. Guess you'll just have to be content with us rushing over to see her. Are you free right now? Yeah. Yeah, I've been dying to hear her sing. We'll need to get to fuck you, to Night Prowler over in Brilhaven. Can you use your fancy teleport magic, please? What do you mean we didn't get to hear it? What?
見た目は芋臭いが、もしかしたら歌姫に化けるかもな。
ミルトスったら聞いた人みんな虜にしてる。カプラさんのつてを頼ったの。このお店にミルトスを紹介して正解だったわね。
大物になりそうだ。
うん、本当に。うかうかしてたら抜かされちゃうかも。私も ミルトスの歌聞いてるとね、心に火が灯ったような気持ちになる。
来てくれたのね。
まあね、聞きたかったし、どんどん引き込まれて胸が熱くなって、悔しいけど最高に素敵な時間だったわ。
そう、ありがとう。一応言葉通り受け取っておく。なんかつきものが落ちたみたい。まっすぐ歌と向き合えるようになった気がする。だから見てて、すぐあなたに追いつくから。今度会う時は同じ舞台の上で歌ってみせる。
なら早くしてよね。その頃には私、この国を越えた大舞台にいるかもしれないから。
相変わらず言ってくれるじゃない。じゃ、ゆっくりしてって。
堂々としちゃって。
Juna checking out the competition's cheeks.
私、自分が何のために歌うのか、これではっきりしたわ。言葉じゃなく、音じゃなく、歌だけが持つ力。ミルトスの歌は心を熱くしてくれる歌だった。私はね、私の歌を聴いた人に希望を渡したい。どんなに絶望の淵にいても未来の光を探せるように、その小さな光に手を伸ばせるように。未来は諦めない。それがきっとこの世界に必要なものだと思うから。
ジュナならできるよ。
私もそんな気がしてる。もっともっと素敵な歌姫になるんだから。まあ本当はそんな絶望的なことが起きないに越したことはないんだけどね。みんなに安心して私の歌を聴いてもらえるような、そんな世界を一緒に作っていきましょう。
未来でも隣で聞かせてよ。
心を込めて歌うわ。口ずさむだけで笑顔になれるような、国中で愛される歌を。何よりあなたに愛される歌を。いつか姉さんが言ってくれたの。もっとたくさんの人にジュナの歌を聴かせてあげてって。辛い時もあったけど、歌い続けてきて本当に良かった。これからも私の一番そばで聴いててね。
変幻自在の歌い手ジュナ、仮面舞踏士の美徳をなお強く抱き続ける者。彼女と共にもたらされた新たな力で、あなた自身の宿命を必ず果たすのです。
幸せな歌で満ちた未来がすぐそこに。よし、今日はパーッと飲んじゃおう。朝まで付き合ってもらうからね。大丈夫よ。あんたの歌の好みを聞きたいだけだから。
神王が決する英雄の日まであと29日。
Yoshi. Brigitta's letter and war chest. I gotta finish Brigitta's thing too. The short way south of Altabury, there's a forest rich in resources. Even the coast of Winters Even in the coldest of winters, the snow doesn't pile, and food and firewood are plentiful. You're talking about the abandoned path. I've heard of it as well. It seems that recently a monster has occupied the place. It's pretty dangerous to just leave something like that be, isn't it? Someone should get rid of it. We accept the request to subjugate the bounty already. Let us put our strength on display. I am busy finishing my friendships. Thank you. Ah. Let me look at Juna's, yeah. Prevents turn icons loss when an enemy is defeated using fire. Ice, electric, wind, light, dark, or almighty magic. What? Prevents turn icon loss. Oh, if they're killed with elemental shit, I keep the turn icon on her turn? That's kind of fucking crazy. Increases magic skill attack by 25%. Okay. Its heroic embodiments have the elite officer tactician who manipulates the battlefield at will, providing generous enhancements and the strategies of a genius. Very apt for Stroll to require this because he's good. Guess I'm gonna trust Stroll with his power. Okay. Throat. I hear the voices of past hero souls. Oh, worthy hard terms exciting to strength exalted. If thou art prepared to lead soldiers proudly into battle, and I shall bestow upon thee our soul, the soul of the commander. This the warlord's soul. I can't believe its strength. I will become the core of our tactics and lead to the triumph we crave. I won't let you down, nor will I betray the trust you've all placed in me. Good.
Yoshi, この力なら.
Yeah, Warlord 20.
Yeah.
Elemental Master 15. Right. Who knows? Probably because he needs to go into Dragoon. He needs to go into Merchant, is what's going on there. In order to go into Dragoon, he needs Magic Knight 10, which is why he's going here, because he needs Mage at 10 to go into Magic Knight. Yeah, okay. Devil Summoner, so happy. Yeah, that's why she's Magic Seeker. Yeah, he needs Punchy Punch. And, right, that's why he's here right now. Okay. Got it. No. Should I be allowed to pee today? Asks Will. I'm never gonna let it go. Never ever. Well, I'll probably let it go after I beat the game, but after I'm done streaming it. Endlessly, forever. What does Basilio need? I don't have enough imagination? Oh my god, I can't hang out with people. I'm too stupid. I don't feel anything right now because I gotta figure out what the last thing is. No, I gotta do the quest for him. Is what it is. Okay, I need to do something today. I might go do a quest. What does this quest require? Where do I go for this quest? What's the easiest quest I have? Delivering the hot spring water, that's right. The incarnate in the woods. Lower level blue sky. Okay. It's just the incarnate in the woods I need to do next. It looks like it. Just like the what was it that Nurse needed from me? Nurse. He's not here. Joseph attempts to set the code. Nurse must be distraught over the relics being stolen. Yeah, where is he? Nurse. Oh, I don't want to try and go anywhere yet because I want to wait for a sale. That's right. That's right. Nurse. It's the room Hulkenberg and the others are using. It's the room the women are in, he says. Fuck, I don't remember where Nurse is at. Today is just 2 more days, and it's the big bargain day, so... Okay. It doesn't really matter which one I do. Either wisdom... Anything but courage, I guess, is what I should be doing. I need wisdom for Yufa, I need tolerance for Katharina. I don't know what I need eloquence for quite yet, but I'm sure it'll be important. And imagination for Basilio. It doesn't matter which one, I just need to do one of them. There's tolerance. There's Yufa. There's the lady who wants my bathwater. Perfectly normal woman. Activist woman. You there, you are an elder, are you not? Wait, forgive me if I'm mistaken, but you're His Highness the Prince, aren't you? That's right. Goodness, so the stories about you were true. For all of us fighting for this cause, you have truly become a beacon of hope. To tell you the truth, I work as an advocate for the disadvantaged minority tribes, so I'm very familiar with you and all of your accomplishments. Your tribe isn't the only reason that you interest me. From what I've heard, you travel with a retinue comprised of people from many different tribes. I'm sure you're undoubtedly aware of the systematic prejudice that pollutes this country. Even in this city, the poorer tribes are forced into the lower districts below the Blue Sky Bridge. Your Highness perhaps should be interested in aiding the people of the underprivileged tribes. Just 250 reeve would be enough to save numerous lives. Supporting the minority tribes. That's a subject that definitely concerns us. What do you want to do? If I wait till bargain day, is it cheaper? Thank you, rest assured we'll put your donation to good use. There are a great many people who still don't understand our cause. So I'd like to speak with you about this issue once again, since you're one of the few people who truly cares. Sounds like she's fighting an uphill battle, but she's managed to hold on to her optimism. I admire her tenacity. Good. Wanna take some time to listen? Yes. Oh, a comrade! It's a bit chilly out here, so let's talk in the tavern. Even in a holy land like Altabury, prejudice thrives. No, rather, this town's very nature engenders discrimination. It wouldn't be unfair to state that the people here have adopted an even harsher stance on the pagans. Take the Mastari, for instance. They've been forced to adopt a lifestyle that runs counter to their tribe's culture. Speaking of tribe, not long ago, your reputation was in the most sordid state, Your Highness. When you exposed the Sanctoris' crimes to the exhibition, there were countless people who automatically assumed you were a liar simply because of your race. The minorities are always being forced to distort their lives just so that the majority can maintain their order. Things can't go on like this. If this doesn't stop, people are eventually going to get hurt. Eventually? It happens all the time, every day, you should know! Yes, this trend will only get worse as the dissatisfaction grows. So too the support for Luis. But I doubt you think his methods are the right path for us, either. Perhaps I'm being selfish, but I've placed my hopes with you, Your Highness. In addition to fundraising, I also organize a variety of promotional activities throughout the town, which help to raise awareness for our cause. One day I would like to take the stage at the Opera House and deliver a speech on equality for all the tribes. Yay.
Yes.
Oh, my tolerance! I'm so tolerant! Oh, fuck! Isn't much, but please take this as thanks. Not only did you take the time to talk to me, but you offered your support. I can't help but be grateful. We had a hearty exchange of opinions, but it's time I head back and meet up with everyone else. God. Brigitta! Yeah, we'll hang out with Brigitta. How do I figure out what the... What is the quest I need for him? That's a bounty. It's a hunt. Oh, find and recover the relics. First you go ask the guard in front of the recruitment center Grand Trad if he saw the thief. Okay. The guard in front of... Hi. Mimo is the alleged prince. Did you have some business with me? Yeah, we're trying to track down a thief. We're certain he made his way through here. A thief, you say? Well, it's a big city with more people than anyone can count. We do our best to patrol, but we just don't have the manpower to chase down every crook. But I have to say, I'm surprised people as famous as you'd be searching for the culprit yourself. But that reminds me, I saw another celebrity around here recently. You know that candidate Jin, real shifty bloke? Well, he's been wandering around here muttering something about a relic. A relic? Then Jin was behind the whole thing? Hey, can you tell us where he went? He said something about going to the abandoned mine or something like that. Struck me as quite odd. He's headed for the mines. If we hurry, we might still be able to catch him. Cool. Jin went this way. Let's make sure we catch him. Okay. Seems like you've caught a lucky break. If he's gone to hide out in the city, it'd be like finding a needle in a haystack. Now, good luck out there, Your Highness. Yeah, man. Please let me move my mouse over. Please! No! I must alt-tab. Oh my god, I'm gonna shit on the floor. It'd be so funny if I misclicked and I clicked on add instead. Ha ha. So funny. Well, the world looks a far cry from how it used to, but somehow that light in your eyes is still the same. You're a funny one, boy. That's rude. You can't just call me that. I've been waiting for you. I'd like to speak with you about a decision I've made. Do you have time in your busy diary for me? Yeah. They're just smalls.
他のみんな死んじゃったよ。お前のせいで。そうか。それで復讐に来たんだな。
違う。ベルギッタは無実だ。
嘘つけ。教会が教えてくれたんだぞ。ベルギッタが村を燃やしたって。それでこの魔導器をくれたんだ。 悪を打つのは正しい行いだからって。
なるほどな。悪いが何があろうと手を出さないでもらいたい。
分かった。
人を殺すのは初めてだ。惜しいな。声をかける前に手を下すべきだった。私に警戒されかわされたらとは考えない。この場で返り討ちにされてもおかしくないんだぞ。それに殺した後はどうする？王都から逃げる手段は？聖教はそれらを教えてくれなかったのか？聖教はお前たちに殺せると思ってないんだ。それどころ私に殺されてほしいと考えているはずだ。嘘だ！後ろ盾がないならまだ殺さない方がいい。
助かろうとしてるんなら。
罪を背負いながら逃げ続けるのは苦しい。ひょっとしたら殺すことそのものよりも私の死に様を何度も思い返すだろう。血の匂いと息遣いと乾いていく目を何度も何度も。誰も信用できず、誰にも救いを求められず、絶望という暗闇の中を這いずり回る日々が待っている。今ならまだ引き返せる。
引き返すってどこに？
私の研究所に人が暮らせる設備を整えている。お前たちのようなものを迎えるために。
なんだよそれ、絶対嘘だろ。
平穏な日々や希望もたやすく消える。それを知った今は私のことなど信じたくないだろう。だが一度だけ、もう一度だけ己の命に、人生に救いを求めてみてほしい。地獄から這い上がるにはまず信じる勇気を持たなければ。
でもお前の家なんて殺す気なんだろ。
その気があればもうやっている。今すぐ信じろとは言わない。私も人を信頼するのは大の苦手でな。だから一緒に探してくれないか。人を信じ、自分の幸せを信じる方法を。ありがとう。すぐ研究所まで案内しよう。お前たちの勇気は立派だ。だから私よりいい未来が待っているはずだ。想像を超えた平和で優しい未来。もうすぐそこまで近づいている。二人とも部屋に入るのに眠りに落ちた。ここ何日か一睡もしていなかったらしい。よほど緊張してたんだろうな。彼らを守るためにここを潰されるわけにいかない。店を畳むのは当面やめにしよう。魔導機の販売は続ける。ただし売るのは暴力を振るえない制御機能を持つものだけだ。これを制御なしの魔導機と交換でのみ売る。聖教へのささやかな妨害さ。お前が王になるまでの時間稼ぎにはなるだろう。
その後はどうするんだ？
それは神王次第さ。こんなもの偽善に過ぎないが、あの子供たちに示す小さな希望にはなれるはず。大きな希望で照らすのはお前に託す。王になってこの国を導いてくれ。
その希望、共に担ってほしい。
ああ、そうか。こんな研究をしてる時点で もう人事ではないな。引き受けよう。希望の灯火がより大きなものになるように。そしていずれはその光で泣いている者を見つけ救えるように、お前のそばに、お前の役に立つと誓おう。実を言うとずっと怖かったんだ。魔導機という殻をなくせば私は何も持たない空っぽな存在だ。だがお前はそんな弱さを知っても私を見捨てようとはしなかった。おかげでまた希望を抱くことができた。だからそれを信じて私の命を全うしようと、そう決心したんだ。この生き直す勇気はお前にもらったものだ。ありがとう。 異端の商い人ベルギルタ、商人の美徳をなお強く抱き続ける者。彼女との絆の結実によってその最上の英雄像があなたに目覚めたようです。彼女からもたらされた新たな力であなた自身の宿命を必ず果たすのです。
It said fulfill with one L at the end there. Is that... Am I crazy? Is that how the word is fucking spelled? Fulfill, I think. Yeah. They just copy pasted the fulfill to every single instance. And it's misspelled fulfill. All the merchants in the country now support me. That's crazy. Every single merchant in the country, huh? That's nuts. So Heisman, yeah, he needs Tycoon at 15. As well as probably Dragoon at fucking 10 or 15. That's crazy. He's got some work to do. Poor Heisman. He's got to get Mage to 10 first. Google's telling me it depends on whether it's American English or British English. For some reason, this uses the latter. No, yeah, they've had British English spelling in other spaces, so I guess that makes sense. Goddamn Brits, always ruining my video games. If I want to max out every single one of these, I have work to do in that case too. Today is the day of Weapon Shop Discount Day. No, I mean sure, but no. Almost new month, time shows fly. It's not Idle's Day yet, but we have a discount on the house. Okay. 50% off. Small recovery every turn in battle. Does every place have the same weapons, or what's the idea there? That would be based, as it were. No. Every place does not have the same weapons. Is it that... Is it that Grand Trad now has the newest weapons? The newest weapon prices or whatever? Yes. That's what's going on. Okay. So in that case, I guess don't patch the game. Nah. Why should everything match British English? When American English is so much better. See a copy of Sonic Colors, I'm gonna freak out, okay? Victor Semaphore, Comet Semaphore. Well, let me make sure of something. Wind God's Gale increases wind attack strength. That's still better. Okay. 355, 385. Monk's red, blue, purple, black. Let's see. Comet Great Sword. Oh. Well, curiously,
正義のためにこの剣を振るう。
死の誓いとともに。
Adios. Doesn't need that. Comet Lance, Sentinel's Lance. Here's. Fists of Justice! But this stuff's really fucking expensive. I need to not buy all of it. That's what I need to do. I need to wait until I can afford more of it. My god. Elemental Master. Okay, I guess I should use the restroom real quick. I suppose. Okay. Ugh. So I guess I could go beat the shit out of the people who stole my boy's shit. Perhaps. X multiples back, hide everything. I agree. Doesn't matter if it's a flying palace in the sky or the end of the world itself. My Skyward will get you there. She's the best after all. You don't want to talk about your missing relics at all? Okay. Well, we'll go get them back either way. What was this for? What was... Someone wanted me to go to the mines, right? For something? No? Have I been to the mines? Oh, that was where we found the dragon. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't even let you go there again because there's no point. Sounds like Jin took off for this area. We have to catch him for Nurse's sake at least. Should get there by midday. Can we make it back by tonight? But of course, yeah. Okay, here we go. Don't forget, stay alert till we get there. Yeah, he's like going to the mines, I guess, is the idea. One, two, three, four. Yeah, I don't have a whole lot of characters left. I got 1, 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I got just like 5 days of hanging out to max out stuff, so that's not bad. I mean, I still have to get their ranks full, but or get his royal virtues up or whatever. But I'm doing okay. I'm feeling good about my ability. Move all allies to the front row, increase their attack by 2 ranks. Those to the back row, increase their defense by 2 ranks. Okay. Heavy wind magic damage. Let's go ahead and give you all the spells, my mans. Maybe not the spells, because you're... What's your stats at? Yeah, your strength is higher than your mage. Because you're fucking Stroll. So, if I can give him... Magic fire damage to all enemies. Fiery strike. Heavy magic ice damage to 1 enemy. Ice strike. Thunder blade. Heavy physical electric damage. Sure. Because I'll have him in my party. I'll have Yufa. And probably... I don't need Juna, necessarily, but I do need Yufa and Basilio, because I think both of them don't have their bond high enough yet. Their follower bond shit. But Yufa might. No. Not yet. That's at 7. So yeah, Yufa and Basilio both need to be in my party. But Juna doesn't necessarily have to be. But her debilitate's really good. So, it'll be fine. Imagination. I could read a book. Maybe Basilio adds some to the collection. How to walk outside the island and literary workbooks. Or workbook, literacy workbook. It's supposed to be a Mostari authored travelogue and guide to the lands outside the island. It's been thoroughly annotated by Yufa. Haven't started yet. Mostari's guide to life outside the island must be tough for them. I'll gain more tolerance. Sure. This travelogue offers an introduction to cultures and customs outside Virga Island, told through the Mistari author's first-hand experience. contains practical guides for things like creating an altar while traveling or making eye contact with unmasked people. These encapsulate some of the difficulties Mistari people face living outside the island. Yufa must have read and reread this thoroughly. The book is nearly in tatters. Living in totally foreign culture sounds so difficult, and yet this author and Yufa are jumping right into it. Seeing their willingness to embrace other cultures and values increases my tolerance.
Yes.
Yay! Yay! I'm a savior! This is one of the virtues a ruler must possess. If thou aspire to be true to true sovereignty, take up a mantle of benevolence which shall spur thee to aid thy people. A conqueror needs that precious kindling. Yeah. There's still more left to read in the book. Yay, Will defeated his prejudice. I need to have my dad Heisme read this book. And I need to have him read it front to back like 10 times maybe. There's a visitor here. It's Jin, his King Starlight. Hoist that scoundrel over to our runner, would you? Please. We need those back for the sake of peace in this country. Wow, were they really that big a deal? Whatever the case, we cannot condone stealing. Let's teach him a lesson he won't forget. Okay. Holy shit. Jesus Christ! Okay, alright. What is all this? All allies recover 10% of HP each turn for 3 turns. Increase attack, defense, hit, evasion for all allies. By 3 ranks! For 3 turns! Oh my god! Sure! Yeah, let's do that one! Holy shit! Extreme magic fire damage to all enemies. Alright. Yeah, it's all of it. For 3 ranks! For 3 turns! Fuck! It's fucking insane! Just dodge. Oh no! They can't do anything! They're pathetic! They're nothing! Let's see. Magic fire damage to all enemies, hit evasion. Okay.
任せたよ。
炎の力だ。
いつでも行けるぞ。詰めるぜ。一緒に騒ごうぜ。
One enemy, one enemy. If there's a strike against all enemies.
もっと力強し。ちげえな。俺好みの技だぜ。
やろう。
後のことは知らねえ。
Jesus fucking Christ, man! Oh my god!
これで終わりだと思うなよ。なんてったって俺にはもう後がないのさ。やべえよ。こいつでどうだ。
作りこなしてみせます。
王者の力、この身に宿れ。距離を詰める。覚悟
With
は
the
いい
ice,
か。
maybe? He's dead.
奪ったものは返すよ。
たく。
けどいい？二度と私たちに挑もうと思わないで。あとはルイがいなくなるまでどっかに隠れてなさい。
そうと決まりゃトンズラだ。
Jesus. Wow. Good fucking bye, my man.
悪くない感覚だ。
Fucking destroyed.
また強くなったみたいですね。
Hero's prove increases cast attack, defense, and evasion. Deals heavy magic wind damage to all enemies, may inflict daze. Yare Yare. Raises max MP by 15%. Transfer MP to one ally. Fucking unscathed triumph. Oh fuck yeah, it was! Oh my god! Shannon off at full speed. I should hand the lost relics over to Nurse.
おお、取り返してくれたのか。おめえらのことを信じてたぜ。
助かった。
Managed to retrieve the relics, which I then returned to Nurse.
危ねえとこだった。もし盗人がこれを完成させてたら。
危ないって。
おめえらに伝えなきゃいけねえことが。この遺物が一体何なのかってことだ。ずっと不思議だった。この遺物はどうしてバラバラの場所で見つかるのか。
何か意図がありそうだ。
だよな。実は俺もそう考えてるんだ。わけあってわざとバラバラにしてたんじゃねえかと。いじくり倒してて分かったんだが、この遺物は未だ部品としての機能を維持してる。力を発露させる仕組みは魔導機に血と似てるが、間違いなく現代の技術を超越した別の何かだ。そのわずかな手がかりとあらん限りの知恵を絞って俺が出した答えはこいつはこの世界を破壊しうる兵器だ。
兵器？
王の魔法や類の魔法、いやそれ以上かもしれない。それこそ一つの文明を終わらせてしまうほどの。
嘘？俺が？でもなんでそんなに危険なものを。
さあな、悪意があったのかは今となっちゃわからねえ。だがその気持ちなんかわかる気がすんだ。一度思いついちまったら作らずにはいられねえのよ。技術屋として自分の理論を証明したくなったのかな。たとえそれがどんなに危険なものだったとしてもだ。んで完成させてから作っちまったもんの本質に怯えてバラバラにして各地に隠したんだろう。いつかまた組み立てるつもりだったのか、ただ自分の作品を壊せなかっただけなのかはわからんが。 なあお前さん、こいつをどうするべきだと思う？
今すぐ破壊しよ
う。よかった。なんと言われようが破壊するつもりだったからな。集めてくれたことには感謝してるが、真実を知っちまったからにはそうするしかない。分かってくれるか？
でもどうやって壊すの？
元に戻すつもりがないなら壊すのは簡単よ。真ん中の部品を潰せばおしまいだ。昔の俺なら壊すなんてことを考えもしなかっただろうな。おめえらと旅して凱旋者をいじるうちになぜ技師になったのかをよーく思い出したよ。技術ってのは自分のためじゃなく誰かを幸せにするために使うもんだって。だからこの凱旋者も空に飛ばすことができた。ありがとうよ。
けどもっとすごいものも作れるだろ。
分かってんじゃねえの。これぐらいで満足してちゃ天才の名が廃るからな。つうわけだ。人の幸せを作る天才発明家の第一歩としてこれからも応援させてくれ。
Wholesome.
奔放なる宮廷騎士ニューラス。砲兵の美徳をなお強く抱き続ける者。彼との絆の結実によってその最上の英雄像があなたに目覚めたようです。彼と共にもたらされた新たな力であなた自身の宿命を必ず果たすのです。
建国だってちょちょいのちょいよ。
I really like the characters in this game. I think the only one that comes close to me disliking is like Alonso in terms of like the followers you have. And that's just because of how it ends, really.
過去の遺物なんかに頼らず、身近なところからひらめきをもらうっきゃね。遺物を参考にした今までの発明品ももっと安全な運用技術を考えねえとだし。しゃあ、がぜんやる気が湧いてきたぜ。
I think making the followers 8 ranks instead of 10 ranks is such a good choice. I think make it so they rank up every time you hang out with them, no matter what your dialogue options are or what archetype you have equipped or whatever is such a good choice. Man. I think it seems like there's less overall, less social links to do. I think that was a good choice as well because it allowed them to focus on the writing a little more for them individually. None of them feel wasted. None of them feel like, okay, I don't care about this / like it's all good. Yeah, now I can hang out with Katharina. Oh, but I need to... So Heismay, yeah, it's going to tell me right here, you need Tycoon at 15 and Dragoon at 15. He can do Dragoon once he gets Magic Knight to 10. But he can do Tycoon right now. And he does have Mage at 10, so he can eventually go into Knight to 20 and then Magic Knight to 15. And then or 10, so he can do... Yeah, I'll just have him go ahead and do Tycoon right now, I think. The Elite Arbitrator. A financier who perfectly understands profits, loss, and calculated risk to foster new places of belonging. Yeah. the voices of past heroes' souls. A worthy heart of Tim's anxiety and strength exalted. Thou art prepared to disavow martial might and support society from within the shadow of coin. I shall bestow upon thee our soul, the soul of the merchant. This is the soul of the tycoon, or the soul of the dealer, I guess. Impressive. Being able to use money effectively is an extravagant power. Taking full advantage of it, this too is another form of strength. It sure is.
Ooh.
And Moore is very happy. Which is always a positive. He's got the Warlord. She has to get up to Elemental Master. Of course, of course, of course. Okay. Royal Thief. Use Dragoon. He needs to finish. He needs to get 9 to 20. Let's get Magic Knight to 10. Dragoon to 15. That's to 15. Okay. Is that you, Will? Something's different, but still the same? I'm losing it. Oh, ha, sorry about that. You surprised me. You remember what I mentioned before about how the people who used to support me are attacking people now? I want to visit their hideouts and stop them, but there's no way they'll listen to me after I failed them. Nah, that ain't it. Truth is, I'm scared. I'm scared of confronting the fact that I betrayed him. I let everyone down, and damn it, that's hard to accept. Anyone would be afraid. You really think so? It's not just because I ain't good enough? I was able to get Catherine to open up to me with my overflowing tolerance. Anyone would find that scary. Nobody wants to disappoint people. Does that mean everyone else feels that knot of self-loathing in their stomach and just powers through it? Well, then no more belly aching for me, I suppose. I'll have to fess up to him, and you're coming with, yeah? Let's go. Nice, hell yeah. It's just on the outskirts of Altabury, so we could run there, but I'll be considerate this time. Let's take a carriage. Katharina, why are you here? What do you want? Surely you know you're not welcome here anymore. Yeah, I'll leave, once I've said my piece. You must stop attacking people, and that means returning everything you've stole. Van here, I thought you'd say something smart. You want us to all to starve, do you? You're a traitor! No, you're wrong. Be proud. Stand proud, Katharina. Don't worry, I ain't backing down. I'm speaking up for my sake and yours, Will. So listen up, and if you won't listen to me, listen to your Kokoros. Stealing everything you need is just a vicious cycle. Everything you stole can be stolen right back from you, and then what? You want to live in fear of others trying to take what's yours? You want a life where you gotta worry about going hungry? Isn't that what we're trying to change? The more you steal, the more you're gonna get stolen from. You like to run your mouth. Someone showed this preachy lady and her boyfriend the door. Got him. Look, I know you're all not happy with how things are right now. Exactly. So, what are you gonna do about it? Any bright ideas? Her boyfriend's plural. Get it right. A therapist has no business lecturing us about society anyway. You people can't even hold down decent jobs. Wow! The rich get richer without even trying, and they don't give a damn about the labor that feeds the system. You've only ever been their tool. That's true. Excuse me, I just... I know how the world works. Follow my lead and you'll have money in your pockets. Drink in your cups and life will be just grand. I'm going to bring change to this putrid world, but first we have to swat away the flies. We aren't your tools either, Manahot. Of course not. I'll pay. Capture Catherine and you'll be rich. Guy, you're not gonna kill me, are you? I wouldn't do that. I led you all astray. I've got to own up to that. You see now what it's like to be stolen from? That's why you don't inflict it on anyone. That's crazy. Let's hope we can make a kinder world where everyone lives right by themselves. A world people want to live in. A kinder world. Yeah, don't steal from the rich, and I'm sure they'll be just happy. They get exactly what they want. Okay, I'll shut up. You know, I think I finally got through to him. Hopefully they'll stop stealing now. I know how it's going to the Rusty Nail. He's done a lot worse than what we've seen. In the end, we got the peaceful resolution we'd hoped for. So we did. Everyone was probably sick of him deep down. But you know, I'd still like to think that when he shed a tear for us Parapus, it was real. The way I hear it, he was in the army once, but his Roag and Ishkia superiors treated him like dirt. His life's just been just as hard as any Parapus, and discrimination tends to give you perspective. That all said, where do I go from here? He was right when he said I don't have any sort of plan. All I know is I don't want to leave my people behind. We can work on that together! Will! You're just a big softie, aren't you? You're like that with everyone, or just me? Eh. Thank you for everything. You've given me so much courage. I can sense Katharina's earnestness and absolute faith in me. Handshake emoji. Increases skill and inheritance slots for the brawler lineage to 3. Reduces price at each of these general store. Going forward, I'll try my best to think for myself without relying on others, but you'll help me with that, won't you, Will? By the next time we meet, I'm sure I'll have some new messes for you to help me clean up. I parted ways with Catherine and returned to the group. H-E-H. Here, a group of bandits have moved into a place called the Disgraced Ruins to the far north of Grand Trad. No time for that right now. Should we focus on feeding Luis? So I'm going to challenge Luis to about right here, right now. Might be worth looking at these ruins a bit more, yeah? I agree. We've accepted your request to revisit the ruins. I am busy making sure you all love me. God! How am I supposed to kill Luis without maximum friend shit? Yeah. Unless every single one of my followers wants to 69 with me, I can't do it. I can't proceed. Okay. It's time for me to do... Well, I could also go do a quest, I guess. I suppose. But what's the day? Oh, shit. Oh, thank goodness. I can go talk to all the different... taverns. And talk to the informants and shit. This is not the right tavern. I should be going to the Honeybee Inn. I wish to talk to the informant here. Hi. You intend to infiltrate that giant face in the sky? You got quite the knack for grandiose undertakings, you know that? We're well aware, but this is something we have to do. Otherwise, Luis will become king. We can't just stand by and let that happen. I see. Unfortunately, I haven't got much information about that place. It's not exactly the kind of place anyone can just waltz into. There have been sightings of a monster stalking the skies around the place. I suppose that these days there's no telling what kind of fiends may appear. Regardless, I'm confident you'll be able to pull through all this. Remember all the trials that you have already claimed victory over, and now that you will do the same to Luis. I place my faith in you. That's right, our past experiences have shown us we can overcome anything. Don't worry, we can do this. The leader of that particular group of bandits is a man known as Sistus. Word is he's a drifter who hails from Altabury. That bloke is motivated purely by greed, and he's got a particular taste for gold. Perhaps tossing some out during the battle will be enough to distract him. Sounds like this will be a fight where skills that use money should be particularly effective. Other than that, he's apparently weak to light magic. Be sure you're probably prepared before going after him. Huh, so despite having a bounty on his head, this guy doesn't sound like he'll be a particularly strong opponent. No, to be honest, Sistis himself isn't a figure of any meaningful significance. However, there is more to this story. The information is still hazy, but apparently there is something far more dangerous in those ruins. The military may have put up this bounty specifically for that reason. A treasure seeker sneaked in there and caught a glimpse of some thing. Whatever it was big and peculiar, and it buzzed with an aura of lightning. Lightning? Maybe that means it's capable of using electric attacks. Besides that, you must know at least a little more about this thing. I'm afraid that's all I can tell you. Whether this thing even exists is questionable. It's hard to separate the truth from the lies on this subject. Regardless, it never hurts to be prepared. If you still intend to head over there, make sure you're ready for anything. Okay.
Ingredients: fish.
Potion of light. You don't need any more? No. Southeast of the capital is a town called Ligno. A lot of merchants come and go through there, so it's really bustling these days. Lots of rare items come through there too. Bet you'll find all sorts of highly valuable weapons. Also mellow milk, Ogo sugar, bath salt. Okay. I heard the water merchant at the square in front of the Grand Cathedral's got some new things in stock recently. Mellow milk, fragrant spice, as well as Brinny salt and Orgo sugar. Also wheat flour too. The water shop in the sound pretty much has it all. I don't hear much of it. Anyone selling Queen's Honey Jar? But I have heard though is that sometimes fishermen reel that up instead. Maybe the water shop in Virgo Island has one or two in stock. Greens, vegetables. Turnips, rock beans, butcher and Grand Trad. Stall that's got red grass. Gauntlet shrooms. You can get gauntlet shrooms faster and gauntlet. You're my own gauntlet runner. Giant worm meat, giant ribs. Are sold in idle days at the stalls in Brawlhaven. Virgo Island. Okay. Yeah. Give me the amounts of campfires. Okay. Lord Lake, you want him, you're going to have to fish him up yourself. Okay.
さて、どこにしようか。
行きましょう。
A little discount on my intel for Idle's Day.
さて、どこにしようか。
行こっか。
Thought there'd be some kind of intel discount because of Idle's Day. Crew quarters. Forsaken Tower trial. I heard there's something happening at the Forsaken Tower. Do you know anything about it? The reckless type, are you? I like that. Unfortunately, I don't have any reliable information, but how about a legend? The trial to obtain this forbidden power. Apparently, in the past, you have to fight a ferociously mad bastard of a monster. And long ago, a traveler returned from the tower and told this tale. According to him, the monster in there is an enormous beast unlike any in the world. It takes any attempt to ward against its attacks as in the front, and the devastating blow and retribution is a terror to behold. And that's all I know. No mention of what it looks like or anything. Might all just be a load of old bollocks anyways, huh? And no one believes in such fairy tales these days, but it's true that something unusual is happening in that tower. That's all I got. If you want to find out what this trial is really all about, you'll have to go see for yourself. The Manor of Ascendant is another of these places with fancy names. You can't get there without flying, so who knows who the hell built it. As it's nearly unapproachable, most folks forget it exists. However, recently I heard a creature, but the bounty placed on it fled there. Be the Kakamordos. You heard of the Kakasados? It's similar to one of those. Like a Kakasados, it prefers it's very soft and squishy, so it'll try and reduce your defense. You better prepare ways to harden your defenses and use them often. Thankfully, it's also weak to ice. As long as it doesn't come down from there, you're the only one who can defeat it. Good chance to show off, don't you think? Come back safely, you'd better tell me how it went. Best of luck, friend. No, I don't need that anymore. My young lad, or rather you're the prince now, aren't you? Good to see you again. But between you and me, a lot of Louise supporters come here now. Never seen so many drunken brawls. Sorry as I am to say it. It's not wise for you to be here. Oh. That's not... Okay, I thought maybe this icon meant they had a trouble that wasn't necessarily a quest, but... Nope. Okay.
さて、どこにしようか。
行こう。
どうしようと欲しいか。
You heard about the spire of the blind faith from the chief, did you? I'll tell you what I know about the trial there. As you've heard, no one really knows too many specific details. It would help if anyone who went ever came back. But I said that a long time ago there was a man who fled from the tower. With his dying breath he scrawled these words. The beauty of the purple flames invites only death. Should you fall for their temptation, it's your life that will turn to ash. It doesn't read like a will, so we assume it's a warning. Hard to say what it means with any certainty. But the man was clearly haunted, so something in that tower must be truly terrifying. I interpret this as a strong suggestion that you would need protection from fire to go in. It certainly couldn't hurt. That's all I know. I imagine anything called a trial would be easy. I can't imagine anything called a trial would be easy, but I have faith in you. Okay.
どこにしようか。
行こう。
Give you a little discount on the intel. Tower of Insolence. I hear something truly formidable has appeared in the Tower of Insolence. It's been going around among those of us in information business. But the rumors are all based on legend, so naturally I'm somewhat skeptical. Would you mind telling us what you know? I pride myself on information being factual, so know that what I'm about to tell you is merely speculation on a legend. A very long time ago, there was a man who returned from the tower. I can't speak to the veracity of this man's statements, but he claimed, I found my asthma-ridden body none can pierce, and declared it will curse you, your children, and your children's children. He left this mysterious message and vanished. Just what did he see in there, I wonder? Logically, perhaps it refers to a monster immune to all attacks that curses its enemies. Yeah, I merely offer my interpretation on an ancient legend. I feel like I'm disgracing my reputation just by telling you the tale. Still, I have to admit, I'm curious about what's actually in the tower. Do tell me if you find out, just don't do anything that'll get you killed. According to my sources, it's true that a monster has appeared at the abandoned path. As you may know, it's the forest where a group of people were said to have been abandoned, all for the sake of reducing the amount of mouths to feed during a famine. That story is merely a rumor, and even if it were true, it all happened a long time ago. Despite that, people still avoid going near that place. That may be why no one noticed the monster until recently. The beast is an Ordemos, and it appears to have made the area its new home. It's a bipedal giant that becomes absolutely unmanageable once it goes berserk. When it builds up its strength, its attacks become absurdly powerful. After it powers itself up, you need to prioritize dispelling its power. Do something to overextend itself, making it become weak. Seems like it's weak to dark, however it'll repel electric, so don't bother with that. Thankfully there are no villages in the area, but it's only a matter of time before it makes its way over to a populated area. So please eliminate it. Okay! Cool. I think that's everything. So I would want to prioritize, it looks like, the Incarnate in the Woods over at the Abandoned Path. Thief Faker, yeah. Okay.
さて、どこにしようか。さて、行こう。やめておこう。
じゃあどうするよ。
さて。
Yeah, Abandoned Path.
迷宮か。依頼があったな。
Here's the force for the bounty. My crazy as the number of bounties increased as of late. Yes, as if in concert with the people's unrest. Well, if nothing else, the thorough handling of this be for them. If fighting can help, you can count on me. It seems we can't touch down anywhere, so let's move in by land. We'll have to make camp for it tonight, but we'll arrive tomorrow. The question is, can we make it back by tomorrow night? Save it to me, as long as you don't go dragging your feet, of course. Okay, here we go. Don't forget, stay late till we get there. Alright. Can I cook? Jesse? I can, but I'm missing some ingredients. Well, here, I might be able to fucking fix this. I need some white peach turnips, some marbled bluefish, or not white peach turnips, but hold on. Yeah, marbled bluefin tuna, marbled bluefin tuna, queen's honey, monster bone. I do need white peach turnips. Queen's honey. Okay, actually, let me reload. Let me start buying some shit. Where's my papers? Ingredients. Marbled bluefin tuna, the butcher and Grand Trad. Okay.
さてどこにしようか。
行こっか。
Welcome. Oh, is that you, Your Highness? Well, today's Idle Day, so I'll give you a discount? Alright, I know that things have gotten strange in the city, but it's fired me up and I've increased the assortment of goods we offer. Good. I'll buy like 10 of this shit. I'll buy like 9 of this shit. I'm gonna buy like 8 of this shit. What else am I missing? Or am I not anymore? Water merchant. Mellow milk, fragrant spice, pretty salt, orgo sugar, elderberry wheat flour. Okay. You look like, wait, are you really? Sorry, today's Idle Day, so the sale, we have one. This is a bit of a situation right now, but I can see the effort you're putting into it, as I am too. Valuing more to my stock. Okay. Okay. I think that's probably good. We'll find out in a second. If I have to do it again. LOL. Abandoned path. Which is down here.
そこは依頼があったな。よし。
何しようか。
Alright. Good. Precision fermented ribs. Only Hulkenberg knows how to cook that. I'll go collar. As one so obviously fond of good food, perhaps it's also obvious that I find cooking to be time well spent. Still, you can cook for hours only to have a meal devoured in moments. That is the flaw in such efforts, I suppose. Hold a moment. Could we not simply add more of each ingredient and thereby create more of the finished product? Imagine it, reducing preparation time and increasing efficiency in a single blow. Why, I dare say I am on the cusp of a grand discovery. To Hulkenberg. How do you precisely ferment ribs? Oh, you know. You measured all the ingredients, you measured the weight of the ribs probably, you have a very specific time that it's fermenting inside the liquid. Oh, that's not fermenting, is it? I started preparing the food with Hulkenberg, maxing out the proper proportions. All is set, and now we need only apply ourselves. What say you? Does it not already look appetizing? To cook a meal through is fundamental, but we mustn't this time. Here, flavor is achieved by deviating from basic knowledge. Wow, this dish used a ton of ingredients, but it turned out amazing. Precision fermented ribs is complete. How wonderful. 'Tis fit to eat until the stomach is fit to burst. Great! Alright. I'm not hanging out with anybody, right? Just Katharina, Basilio, and Yufa left to finish. Cool. What's the literary workbook? It appears to be a book for practicing reading and writing, with pictures in large letters throughout. Basilio has written and sketched in it, but I haven't started reading. This is how Basilio practiced writing. Looking through it really makes you feel what kind of life he's lived. They gain more imagination. I think I need that, so sure. I'm gonna skip reading the other book until I've maxed out my virtues, because I've already maxed out the virtue from that other book that Yufa had. It's a book meant to teach reading and writing. Illustrations of food and animals have their names in big letters, and I see traces of Basilio practicing in the margins. Paper is worn, probably from being traced over so much. The names Basilio, Fidelio, Rella, and Luis have been written many times over. He seems to have written the words eat, sleep, run, and escape a lot. Makes you wonder what kind of life Basilio and Fidelio really led. Basilio's handwriting is big and bold, just like him. I thought about Basilio's life, and I felt my imagination improve. Yes, Gallica. Yes. He's so big, Will. Okay, Gallica, that's nice. There's still more left to read in this book. I'll pick up from here next time. An awful violent lot swarm the deck right now. Deal with them before they deal with me, would you? I swear, it'd be too much to ask for a little peace. We could do without all this. No better way to let them know that they're not welcome here than by roughing them up a bit. I will kill. I love killing. Oh boy! Nice. It's a... what are you? Dark? Should be to light? I don't think I have light. But I can beat the shit out of you to the best of my ability. Shit. Hold on. Ah, fuck. Well. Damn. He's gonna run! No! I'm gonna reload. I'm gonna fucking reload. On. No, let me reload. God damn it. A lot of effort just to reload the save. I must give everyone light magic real quick. Oh, she didn't even fucking have anything going on? That's crazy.
よし。
Okay. Now these motherfuckers are all going to die.
マジックシーカー。
頼んだよ。楽はできなそうだな。
新たな敵の増援だよ。お覚悟を払います。
王者の力、
弱点にね。
この身に宿れ。今が攻め時だな。来い。
眩しいか。
プリンス、光よ。
超いいし。私に
悪は正す。やるぜ。プリンス、輝け。
There we go. I was a little stressed, but we're fine. Hey, it was worth it. It was worth it. Good.
行く手に見えてきたのはマルバ村。モンタリオ南部の岩山を削った洞の中にある小さな集落で酪農が盛んで、交易に頼らずつつましく豊かに暮らせることから、イシキュア族が喧騒を避けて隠遁生活をしているという。岩肌の草をはむ羊たちの鳴き声に誘われるように、凱旋者
Have I been here before?
静かな山村に降り立つのだった。
I probably have been here before. But either way, stopping here for a second doesn't change my time, so I might as well. It changes my real life time, but not the video game time, which is all that matters. The goats here are so adorable, aren't they? Pity that Eteria didn't have any. Let's not get attached, love. We have enough kids running wild on the Gauntlet Runner as it is. Goats, huh? Bet they'd be tasty in a roast or a stew. Indeed, livestock would give us far more flexibility in our provisions. See what I mean? Now let's get going before we end up becoming a traveling zoo. Wow. Oh, I'm glad I'm not out there with all that going on. Last thing I'd want is to lose my life in some meaningless conflict over kings. No, thank you. Even after everything that's happened, you still don't care who's king? The next king. We have ways to contact each candidate and have but to integrate ourselves with whoever comes out on top. If anything does happen, you'll protect us, won't you? My word, that's selfish, and if Luis becomes king, it will affect you. Small talk. Truth is, ever since the sky changed, the goats haven't been producing milk. I'm not sure how much longer we can last. It must be more sensitive to anxiety than you. Maybe time for you to face your fears. Lamau. Oh yeah, I've been here. Okay. I have indeed been here. Gorleo's ripe apple dropped by a human considers selling it. Okay.
Yes.
Consider it sold.
さて。ね
凱旋者は野営地へと向かう。徐々に速度が緩み、到着が近づいていることを一行は悟る。そしてひとときの安息。仲間が安堵の息をつく様子が目に入る。無事に生き延びた幸運を一行は静かに分かち合った。
さてと。
Wouldn't it be cool if one of these games would just have a the option to choose if your character's boy or girl, so they don't have to force the main character here, the male main character, to be a pretty boy. So you know. I feel like that's part of the reason it always happens, aside from youthful main characters being more inviting for people or whatever. Or, you know, God forbid one of these games, one of these Persona games just defaults to and only has a female protagonist. Food section has some beautiful illustrations. Basilio seems to have sketched Fidelio with a big smile. Never seen Fidelio smile like that. I'm guessing that's something only people he was close to ever saw. Basilio's handwriting is big and bold just like him. Just keeps talking about how he's big. Galka can't get enough of telling me about how Basilio's really big. Somewhere left to read in this book. I'll pick it up from here next time. Women aren't real. Women aren't real, Exmo. That's true. My bad. Sorry about that, Puffy Cat. Girl VTuber. Commit murder! Okay. I'm on it. What do you want? You want to get stabbed in the face, you motherfucker? Oh, he's gone. Okay. And now it's a Dark Elementa again? Hell yeah, brother! I'm gonna kill the shit out of you! Yeah, fuck you, die. You get that Masuku Kaja. Sense of kinship. Increase attack by 10%, even more if there's more people who are also berserkers, which there would never be, I'm so sorry. And I mean, I'd put Will into that, but now Will has a fucking canon final god tier class he has to stay in because he's the protagonist. And he's meant to have story significance, and so I can't just choose a role for him to fulfill. He has to be a very specific role in order for things to be as good as they can be. Sorry!
神王が決する英雄の日まであと26日。
Man, Puffy, wasn't it cool when you got to play Fire Emblem New Mystery of the Emblem or whatever, and they had a self-insert main character, but they didn't have a canon class, so you just got to pick what class they were, whichever class you just really wanted them to be. That was cool, right? And every single other time there's ever been a fucking character that is like, you name them or you decide their appearance or both or whatever, they always have a fucking canon class, man. They can't just fill a role that you want to, Also, I guess I gotta stop streaming here in a few minutes because I'm about to run out of snoozes. Or rather, I have no more snoozes at the moment. And I shouldn't be streaming for much longer anyway. Because Puffy and I are supposed to go to bed in like 20 minutes. So we'll probably just watch an anime and then get ready for bed. October 1st! Oh wait, not yet. I should, yeah. Secretist of Secrets. Thanks to Ditch Junior recommends. Okay, let me go call her. What anime are you gonna watch? Probably Orb, but I haven't checked to see if that new Anne Shirley adaptation is has a new episode. I don't remember when it gets a new one. Oh, there's also fucking... I need to check and see if My Hero Vigilantes has a new episode too. How confident are you in your cooking skills? If you're not, remember there's no one way to cook something. I say a dish's true value comes from its individuality, and its ingredients, of course. How boring it must be to copy recipes. And Shirley and Orb are both very good. My Hero Academia Vigilantes is cool, but it has a lot of typical shonen generic slop. Here's the female main character as here's the female supporting main character who has to have thigh shots and ass and by the way, she's a high school girl. And I picked out ingredients with Juna. Orb and Shirley are both just peak though. Oh, what a selection we have today. Time to use my talents to make their fullest to make only the finest choices. For our base, normally you'd go with this, but let's be daring and use this instead, shall we? Yes, I'm gonna roll today. With the ingredients picked and proportioned, all that's left is preparation. It's where you come in, love. No need to fret, the stage is all set. All you need to do is put on the show, make your dish a star performer. And for the pièce de résistance, a final ingredient of my choosing. Sorry, but this one's a chef's secret, even to you. Wow, our dish is so nuanced. I call it secretest of secrets. It's our signature dish now, and not a soul in this world could replicate it. Pog. This will finish the Basilio book. There's some letters facing the opposite direction, probably written by Fidelio. His handwriting is almost delicate compared to Basilio's heavy strokes. The last page is only a single word written in Basilio's handwriting. Live. Basilio's handwriting is big and bold, just like him. I thought about Basilio's life. My imagination is now fucking maxed out. I am demiurgic, whatever the fuck that means. Never heard that word before. Like my understanding of the world has deepened. Even more imagination. Which means more mag. Went headlong to an absolutely frightful monster just now. You best take care of it and quick. But a careless monster ran into something as big as a gauntlet runner. Perhaps it wasn't watching where it was going. It was more likely it saw us and rammed us with malicious intent. If it's not intimidated by a runner, it would likely put up a nasty fight. To the deck. Okay. I'll fucking kill you, you stupid big bitches. They're weak to being stabbed in the fucking face. What isn't? Whoa, it's this thing. Again, who could have fucking predicted light magic? Light magic. Light magic. Light magic. Light magic. Light magic. Goodbye. Draw light magic. Draw light magic. Monster card.
モンタリオ公国の東に位置する紅葉の美しい林道。しかしこの場所は見捨てられた道と呼ばれている。かつて飢饉にあった村が食いぶちを減らすため、老い先短い者たちをこの道に置き去りにしたのだという。行き場をなくした者たちは怪物の餌となり、大地の養分となった。ほどなくしてこの道の木々は赤く美しく染め上げられたという。罪深く。しかし目を奪われるその景色の中に凱旋者は静かに足を止めるのであった。
Bet this place would be beautiful if the sky weren't this hellish color. And the monsters, I guess that's why we're here. Monsters that threaten our safety under ominous skies. Practically a metaphor for the country in its current state. If we stop police, perhaps blue skies will return. We too can come back under less pretense. Fuck. How wonderful. I shall anticipate that moment. Yet to make that happen, we must first collect the bounty, yes? I wish I could read. I wish I could speak. I wish I could talk. I wish I could think. It'll emerge if we hunt a snake-like monster called Rigopedia. Apparently that'll alert the bounty that something is off in the forest. Let's get going then. Will lead the way. I think I have to stop now. I think it's time to stop. So let me save right here. And I can resume this again tomorrow. Thanks for watching.